Okay, so back again for this second part of the video. For those who haven't seen the first part, obviously I suggest you go back and watch that one. So right, a bit of an update. I've now got the new parts from Dave, so thank you to Dave for the new parts. I've just got them on top of the car. I'll just quickly show you these. So we've got two tractor ends, got the gearbox that we had before, got the bearing that we had before, got a new CV boot at the back, ball joint nut, and even a spare hub nut that's on there. So thank you for that. As I say, I can hopefully be able to crack on. But the main thing I've got first, the bit that's now in the way, is the Driveshaft. Now I took it to a second garage and they managed to undo it, as I said. I'll just show you how it is at the moment now. Okay, so here's the Driveshaft. They've split the boot in doing it, but I don't mind because that's going to be changed anyway with the new CV joint. So let's move this over. So you can see now that this is now loose, but because of the mushroom end, obviously I can't take that out. So what I'm going to do now is I've got some drill bits somewhere to try and take this off and hopefully get this Driveshaft out. So as I say, when it's out, it's a bit pointless not doing it seeing as I've come this far. So I will be getting the bearing done, but for now let's see if I can get that Driveshaft out. Okay, rather annoying because I forgot to press record, but I've been using a mixture of the angle grinder where I can and this little Dremel bit, and it's taken me ages, but the end is now, well, cut down a bit. Caught that a few times, but it should be okay, as long as the outside's okay. Now I'm hoping this now, because the washer's come off as well, that's here, because that's now come off. I'm hoping that should now come through, so let's find out. There we go. And as you can see from the rust on there, I think that was well and truly welded on. And the mangled end. So if you look at this end, you can see all the rust in there, which is why it was stuck. So now I can take this and try and get a new bearing, because I think it's only fitting that I put a new one in there. So yeah, in the meantime, but not tonight because I'm tired now, I can see about changing that end. Okay, so a quick update, the hub is now at a garage having the bearing done. I was going to have a go myself and get the part, but I want it doing properly. I don't particularly want to end up in a ditch, so yeah, I gave up on that one. So I just thought, as that's at the garage now, I thought I'd have a go trying to get the end off this Driveshaft, this one. Hopefully it'll come loose, so I'm just going to give it a quick tap just for now and leave that on, just hit it on there, don't mind if that splits, and just see if it'll come loose. So I managed to get this loose, I think, so I'm just going to try and get this off now and see if it's come off. I've managed to split the boot even more, so grease is going everywhere, which is lovely. Ugh. All that lovely grease. There we go, so that's the end off. There. So this end now, that boot can be taken off and this end cleaned up. And this should just slide off like so. Yeah. Lovely, and that can go in the bin. Bon appetit. Now I'm assuming there should be, you can see a little clip that goes around the end. I'm hoping that there's one in the new CV joint. If not, I think it's in there somewhere. So now that's off. As I say, I'm not doing this tonight because I'm still in some decent clothes, but yeah, that's now ready for the new CV joint. Okay, so I have the new CV joint just down here. I have the boot itself with all the fixtures and fittings, hopefully another clip to go on there as mentioned, and the new end which comes already packed with grease. Now there is another pack of grease that comes with it. That's obviously when the boot's half on. You can squeeze the rest in there, but I'm guessing that's pre-packed to keep the bearings inside all nice and greased up. So first bit I need, roll my sleeves up, open this and see what's in it. So yep, the new boot, the straps to go around it, and some extra squidgy grease. Lovely stuff. So this needs to go on first. Obviously we don't want to get it the wrong way around, so it needs to go on that way around. Now that's where the old mark was, so for now I'm just going to leave it there and push it back a little bit further. Now I'm really hoping, but I can't seem to see a new clip for that end, which is really annoying because I need one obviously before I can put the new clip on. Bugger. So the bearing is now at the garage. Hopefully they will put a nice shiny new one in. Now as you've just seen, I'm now trying to do this driveshaft. Now another stupid moment. I said that the C-clip was missing on the outer junction on this end. Now again, like I say, I didn't check to see that the clip was already in there because it's already got the grease in, so why wouldn't it have a clip pre-installed? So yeah, that's now pushed on, it's not going anywhere. I've just put that on around the edge just for the time being. I've still got another pack of grease to put in. But first things first, before I do that, I need to work out how I'm going to put these on. Now, I can just use tie wraps, but I'm going to see if I can use these first. Now, apparently you're meant to use a special tool with these that obviously pull it, you know, as tight as possible, much like these ones that are on here. So before I do that, I'm going to do a little bit of research on YouTube on if it's possible to do these without a tool. So I'm back again. This video is already turning out to be quite a lengthy one, so I'm just going to skip forward a little bit. I'll have to turn the camera on so you can see. Okay, so the grease is now in the CV boot. As you can see, they're a bit messy, but they are very tight, and both of these metal clips have now been done. You can wiggle this and it goes nowhere. Now, as I mentioned, you need the proper tool, although you don't have to, you can bodge it like what I've done. And to do that, you can use a normal set of crimps. Just make sure they're blunt like these, otherwise you do run the risk of cutting through this metal and snapping them in half. Now obviously the proper tool does keep these bits pushed down, so it looks neat like these, because on some cars obviously if it goes over this, or depending on the design, this may catch. So for now I think it's okay. If I do run into that problem, then I'll do something about it, but I hope it doesn't. So yeah, so it looks like we're all done with that, and as an update, the bearing is now back with a nice new greasy seal in there, 2 seals, one either side. So basically we are all ready to put everything back on the car. Now I didn't anticipate this being potentially a 3-part video, so I know some people have said that this video could be a lot shorter, but for anyone that's following this video wanting to do CV strip down, if you like, how to do what I've just done and put everything back together and what I've done over this video, then yeah, I want it to be detailed so they can follow it. So I hope it is of some use. And for those that have just skipped, well, that's fine to do so. I know this video is a bit lengthy. There will be a part 3, as I say, me putting all this back. I didn't want to add it onto this video because I imagine already it's going to be like 10 minutes, so I don't want to do a 20-minute, 25-minute video. It just get a little bit boring. So yeah, so there will be a 3rd one. But yeah, I'm going to wrap it up now just so I can get this video out to you so you can watch this. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, hope you find it useful, and I will be back very shortly putting all this back. But yeah, I'll leave it there and let me know what you think down below.